Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Landed Home Realty on the 10 acres located off of Arnold Stickley Road in Green Spring, West Virginia. It's going to take me a little bit here on video, take me a couple videos to kind of nail all this down here about what's going on, but I'm going to start up here at the far end of the property. So where I'm at, and you can see here, you know, you're up on top of this ridge and you got a really nice, anywhere on this ridge, you really got a nice mountain view out this way. You know, in the drone pictures, you're gonna see, you know, you'll tell by the drone pictures kind of what you got here, but if you'll notice, there's like a trail that runs all the way down through here that's on this property, and this is what the owner uses. He has a campsite that's a little bit further down there, more in the middle of the property. But to tie all this together, yeah, I might be able to do it in a couple videos. But so this property is serviced by a right-of-way road, which is this road right here. Well, the property lines don't marry up with this right-of-way road until you get out here on this end. So in other words, where you come into the property at, the property doesn't come all the way out to this road, but according to the survey and stuff, it does here. And what it does, it goes right up here and turns. There's a power line right here where you see like the little clearing out there. There's a power line, just a regular residential size line, and I'll do another video up there. But and you can see like the neighbors building like a pole barn there, you know, on the lot across the power line. But you'll see my trucks, my white truck sitting right here. So the owner swings in here like this in the power line and then comes down this little lane that's parallel with the right-of-way road. So hopefully I made that sound as simple as it is. But you know, this ground's unrestricted, which is, I mean, if you've been looking, you know how hard that is to find. So you can pretty much do, you know, whatever you want here as long as you're in compliance with the county building ordinance and that sort of thing. But like I said, anywhere really out this ridge top, you know, we're at the higher point here. I mean, you're kind of climbing a little bit when you come in here. So the further this way you come, the higher it is. The further that way you go, the lower it gets. But, you know, as you can look down through there, I mean, there's not that much change, you know, in the elevation here, you know, on this ridge. So you have this really nice big flat ridge top. And then as you come out this way, and you might be able to see a little bit better here in regards to the view. You know, it looks like maybe at one time, I don't know if somebody, you know, tried to clear a little spot out in here or what, but I mean, with the leaves on, it's kind of hard, but I mean, you do actually have a pretty nice view of the mountains through there. So, and then the ground just slopes downhill, you know, and at the bottom of the hill, before you get back to Arnold Stickley Road, there's some houses down there on this side of the road. But, you know, hardwoods here at the top. I mean, it's a scattering like this, a bunch of cherry trees and hardwoods in here. The owners pretty much, you can hear the train whistle going off there, but, the owners primarily use this as just a hunting recreational property, and it would suit obviously just fine for that. It'd be great for that. You know, you could build a home up here. I mean, there's a variety of uses for this property, and it's good for about anything. So, and also a unique thing about this property, right here on Arnold Stickley Road, there are 3 DNR public access points to the south branch of the Potomac River. So if you like to float and fish, you know, you can be to 3 different public access points on the south branch of Potomac in 5 minutes from here. You can do about 10 miles worth of floating on the river here and only drive your car 3 miles between a couple of the access points. So that's another great feature to this. And then off in this direction, you got to go back to Springfield. I mean, it comes out into, you know, the next mountain over. But White Horse Mountain is 1,700 acres of public hunting and hiking that almost comes down in, and it doesn't touch this, obviously, but it's close. So you just drive back into Springfield, which is about 10 minutes, and get on White Horse Mountain if you run out of stuff to shoot here. So I'll take another video or two here and we'll wrap it up. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty on the 10 acres off of Arnold Stickley Road here. Just wanted to take a shot. I'm somewhat in the middle of the property here, and the owner's kind of got like a little campsite here. You can see like there's you know, wood stacked up, you know, a little campfire here, and you know, parts of a ladder stand and stuff. There's some tree stands around here on the property that the owner's going to get, but prior to settlement. But you know, once again, I just want to try to zoom out here so you can see. I mean, there are nice views through here of the mountains, so it's just kind of hard to see with the leaves on. So, and then also there's a little shed on this property, which I'll do another video there as well. Keenan Shanholtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty on the 10 acres off Arnold Stickley Road. I just wanted to point out here this, you know, kind of deluxe hunting blind slash shed that the owner has here on the property. You know, it's obviously got windows in it so you can sit in here and hunt and everything. And he said he would even stay in it. You know, sometimes he'd camp out up here. You know, if it was too cold to stay in a tent or whatever, he would actually sleep in this, you know. But it's, you know, the camp area is like kind of like right up through there. So it's not very far from there, but and the way this property's laid out, it's laid out really good for hunting. I mean, it's kind of long. I mean, so there's different places where, you know, the deer, you know, come up and down over the hill. Now you can see the view a little bit better here. Let me kind of zoom. You can kind of see the mountain off there in the distance, but get you around this side of it. But yeah, check it out. It's a little spooky, but a great hunting blind. I mean, it's got windows that fold down on all sides of it. So you can see this is kind of thick in here. I'm sure the deer travel through here heavily. Keenan Shanholtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty at the 10 acres off Arnold Stickley Road. I just want to take this last video here to, excuse me, I'm out of breath a little bit, to show you how the access comes up in here. As you can see, the dirt road that's going this way is the right-of-way road access. And then the property line is in the center of this power line. And both this guy, the guy that's building the pole building over here, kind of share this access. And as you can see, it runs right down the center of the power line. And then right here where my truck's facing is where the little road kind of goes down into the campsite and all that kind of stuff. And that's what the owner uses. But what I want to point out here is, I'll show you actually here on the topo map. So I'm right here. So this line is the power line here. But the access road kind of goes like this, where my finger's going. And then as you get out on this end, then the right-of-way road jives up with the power line. And I'll show you that on the plat here. And this is a plat that shows the right-of-way. So right here is going to be the first corner that you get to. And I have 2 pink ribbons tied down there. And you'll notice that corner does not go out to the center line of that road. But as you get out here, like to this point, and right now I'm standing right here, the center line of that woods road jives up with the property line. So you're gonna, I mean, this is the way the guy's coming in with, you know, his access anyways, but you just can't skip across, you know, right in here, like off of the right-of-way road onto the property, because it doesn't, there's a little gap in there. So, and I spelled all this out on the plat and everything, but just wanted to clear that up so everybody knew what was going on here. So, and then also, you'll notice, like if you look along the right-of-way road going back parallel with this property, they're going to take this electric and run it back down this road, like the way you come in to like the next place down from here. So, now, I don't know when they're going to do that. They have stakes where the power poles are going to go. But, you know, if and when that happens, I mean, you'll have electricity on 2 sides of this property instead of just this side. So, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, wherever you pull electricity from, it's going to be relatively close. So, that's a big bonus for this property.